guys, I'm Justy, and this is my tutorial for Tennessee Whiskey by Chris Stapleton. Now this song, the entire song, is just 2 chords, and it's the same thing over and over and over again. But I want to show you every part of the song. I want to show you the intro riff. I want to show you the solo. I want to show you all that stuff and the rhythm, all the strumming patterns, just so you get everything, because that's what I do, and it's all for you. Join the Patreon to download the tab. I've also got the tab for the solo on there. Please like this video. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest in guitar lessons and tutorials. Just say what's up, leave me a comment, go ahead, tell me what song you want to learn. Or just ask me a question about guitar. Maybe I'll answer it. What I'm trying to say is I'm here to help. Okay folks, so the very first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that your guitar is in standard E tuning. Like I said, I got the tab on my Patreon, so if you'd like to check it out, go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link down in the description below. All right, folks, so this is the entire song. This is how it goes. All it is 2 chords, A major and B minor. So we strum our A major, and that is our pointer finger on the 2nd fret on the D string. Middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret on the G string. Ring finger is going to go on the 2nd fret on the B string, just like that. I really don't pluck that open E at the top, but I start with this open A string, so it's right there. Next, I play my B minor chord. This one's a bar chord. It's a little bit trickier. What you do is you take your pointer finger, put that on the 2nd fret on the A string, take your ring finger, put that on the 4th fret on the D string, pinky on the 4th fret on the G string, middle finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, and then you can bar your entire finger. This is how you play the B minor chord, is you put your pointer finger on and you bar it across the fretboard, and so your pointer finger is also hitting this 2nd fret on the E string, but actually for this song, I'm not really strumming that string. It's not really ringing. So the pad of my finger just kind of touches that E string and just kind of mutes it. So once again, I still get those middle 4 strings, and that's it. I do another count of B minor, and then I go back to my A major. Now the main strumming pattern that the rhythm follows is basically this. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. B minor. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. B minor again. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Back to A major. Down, down, up, down, up. So now through the entire song, it follows that down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, over and over and over again. However, if you listen to the recording, there's a couple variations that they also throw in on top of that. Sometimes they might do this. Down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. They also throw in this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And then the last one, my very favorite, is this. So it was just a down, 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 and then I mute. So when I was muting, I was just kind of coming down, like karate chopping the strings to make them not vibrate and give off sound. Down, 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 mute. See what I was doing? Now how I would play it is I would just learn all those strumming patterns and just go with the flow, man. Feel it in your veins. Just strum your little heart out. Choose whatever pattern it is you want to do. Focus the song around that main down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, and then throw some other ones in. Make it sound a little different, a little cool. hey man, it's your song. Do what you want. Well, it's actually Chris Stapleton's song, but man, that guy's got some pipes. The next part I'm gonna show you are those two little fills that just make this song sound amazing. I think you know what I'm talking about. The first one goes like this. And that is at the end of one time through the chord progression. He just kind of finishes and buttons it up with that little fill right there. I'll play it for you again. Now, how I played that was I made an A, but I made an A by barring my pointer finger over the 2nd fret on the D string, G string, and B string, okay? So I'm still just kind of strumming those 4 strings right there. I'm just fingering this chord a different way. And how I strum it is I do this. I go down, up, down, and now I'm gonna hammer on, while I'm still holding that A major chord, my middle finger on the 3rd fret B string and my ring finger on the 4th fret on the D string. So we go down, up, down, and then I'm gonna do another down strum, and I'm gonna hammer on like that, and then up strum it, and then I'm gonna take those fingers off, so I'm back to that A major, and down strum it again, and then I go up, down, up. Very slowly, it should sound like this. Could you see it? Could you see it? Okay, and that brings us to the next fill, the second one I'm going to show you, which goes so perfect, just like peas and carrots with that other one. We was like peas and carrots. Sorry, sometimes I go into my Forrest Gump impression. I just want to let you know. Anyways, so we have that first part. And that brings us to... So what I was doing there was I was taking my pointer finger and putting that on the 4th fret on the G string, taking my middle finger, putting that on the 5th fret on the A string, and I'm kind of muting the E string right here with my thumb, and then muting the rest of the strings by just taking my fingers and bringing them down. I only want those 2 strings to ring. So that's what it should sound like right there when you strum all 6 strings. See how they're all muted? You got to get good at blocking strings and muting them and not making them ring. The ones you don't want to ring. I'm going to slide up 2 frets to the 6th and 7th fret, and then slide back. Hear it? And now I'm going to put my pointer finger on that 2nd fret on the G string, and my ring finger is going to go on the 4th fret on the A string. Same thing. Block those other strings, and now you're going to strum your A major chord and finish on that. Now, he only adds those fills at certain parts of the song. You gotta play along with the original recording to figure out exactly where he adds those fills. Okay, now let's back up a little bit. I'm gonna show you the intro, the lead riff. This is if you have your buddy over at your house and he's playing lead and you're playing rhythm, or you could be playing the lead and he could be playing the rhythm. Just depends how much you like your buddy. So how you play that intro riff is like this. Really not too bad. First part, 2nd fret on the E string, open A, 2nd fret on the A, slide up to the 4th fret. First part done. Slide up again from the 2nd to the 4th fret, back down to the 2nd fret, pluck it open. Once again, do the same thing, 2nd to 4th, 4th to 2nd, just like that. So far we have... There we go. Now the third part, the new part, is going to go. So 2nd to 4th, 2nd to 4th, 2nd to 4th, back to 2nd. Once again. Just like that. Now the last part. second to fourth, slide back to second, and then pluck open A twice. All right, now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, he brought out the chops, and you're absolutely right. Brought out my electric so I can play the solo for you. So the solo goes like this. Okay, so what I was doing there was first I'm up at the ninth-ish fret. So I'm going on the G string, 9, 11, and then on the B string, 10, and then I'm gonna bend 12 and just kind of take the tension off the strings, like that. And now I'm going to take my middle finger, put that on the 7th fret on the G string, and I'm going to slide up to the 9th fret on the G string. And then I'm going to take my ring finger, put that on the 9th fret, and up strum it on the E string. And then I'm going to pluck both the G string and the E string and slide back to the 7th fret. Let it ring. Do the same thing again. We'll do a little bit better one on that one. Much better. And then I'm going to pluck both the G and the E string twice. And then I'm going to go to my pointer finger on the E string and my middle finger on the G string and pluck both those strings, the G and the E. And that's on the 5th fret with my pointer finger. That's with my middle finger on the 6th fret on the G string. One time. And now, for the next part, I'm going to go. That's the lick. So I'm going to take my ring finger, put that on the 2nd fret, slide to the 4th on the D string. Pointer finger on the 2nd fret on the G string. Back to the 4th fret on the D string. Back to the 2nd fret on the G string, and then I'm going to slide with my ring finger to the 4th, to the 6th fret, and then pluck the 5th fret on the B string, B as in boy, twice on the 7th fret with my ring finger on the B string, and then I go to the 10th fret, and I give it a little bit of vibrato. That lick really slow. And now I'm going to bend the 12th fret, one whole step up, and then just play the 12th fret on the B string, and then 10th fret on the B string. That whole lick is on the B string. Now 13th fret, I'm going to bend it a little bit more than a full step. I think it's a step and a half. And then a step. And then you pluck the 10th fret twice. So, and now I'm going to take my pointer finger on the G string at the 9th fret, middle finger on the 10th fret at the B string, and I'm going to strum both those strings and hammer on with my ring finger on the 11th fret. Like that. And then take it off, and I just pluck that 9th fret on the G string, and then I'm going to go, so it's a pull off with my ring finger on the 9th, my pointer finger on the 7th on the D string, pull off, land on the 9th on the A string, and then I'm going to go, so 7, 9, 7, 7, 9 on the A, and then 7 on the D, and then I'm gonna go. So I took my ring finger, hammered on with my pinky on the 10th fret, took it off back to the 9th, and then pulled off again. So that's a hammer on, and then I pull off, rest on that 7th fret on the D string, and then I'm gonna go. So slide from your 7th to your 9th on your A, 7 on your D, 9 on your A, 7 on your D, and then 9 on your D, and then I'm going to slide with my pointer finger from 7th to 9th, back to 7, and then you put your ring finger on the 9th fret, pointer finger on the 7th fret on the D string, and then back to A fret on the 9th, then back to the 9th fret on the A string, so 7, 9 on the D string, that last part gets a little bit tricky, so I'm going to slide up from the 7th to the 9th on the A string, back to the 7th fret, 9th fret A string, 7th fret D string, 9th fret D string, 7th fret D string, 9 to 11 on the D, 9 on G, 11 on G, and then you end on that 10th fret on your B string. That last lick one more time. I'll play through it slow. It's probably easier to just watch me do it really slow than me try to explain it. I might throw you off a little bit. So here it is. So now I'm going to play through the whole solo super slow so you can see it all come together. You guys are awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for letting me teach you how to play this song. I mean, you seriously could have gone to anybody on YouTube. There's tons of videos, but you know what? My videos are different. And you know what? I probably have like 3 people watching this video right now. That means a lot to me, so thank you. Once again, the tab I'm gonna put in the description below, so check it out. Check out my Patreon, it totally helps me out. And you get access to all kinds of cool stuff. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification button so you get all the notifications of the new lessons. And I'm also thinking about maybe putting a practice video for the solo on my other channel, 6-String Jack, where I show you how to play all kinds of lead and solos. I'll put a link to my other channel in the description below as well, so you can check it out and maybe learn some lead and some more complex stuff, kind of like the lead in this solo here. And last, you guys rock. Keep practicing, keep playing. You're awesome, and I will see you guys on the next guitar lesson. Thanks.